Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Oxygen Not Included, which is the third video I'm recording this week, second of Oxygen Not Included, and finally I have thrown at my back. It hurts. Anywho, I have plans. I know, look at me being all prepared. And wow, I've done a lot of research in this tree, well, that was unexpected. But since we can't do space research, because we're very bottlenecked on steel, I want to do an experiment. Yes, yes. And I also want to get the research going again because I have not been, and I think it'd be helpful, but I didn't realize I was done most of the tech tree. Which is good, I just was not expecting it. Which means I also have all the tech I want to do. Which is because I want to try and do a new project. Is there still sour grass in here? Oh, you bet there is. Building melted. Tell me something I don't know, game. Oh, that's our base's CO2 flowing into space. That is not good. However, most of the sour gas has discovered space, which is good. Really, no time to wait, huh, Max? I want to try and work on a brand new project, which I think should be pretty darn interesting, if I do say so myself. Also, yeah, look at all this oxygen. It's actually too pressurized for these lower crops, which is horrifying. And I also got a colony achievement yesterday. No place like Cologne. Have 20 duplicates living in the colony at one time. I think that's something I actually got for the first time on Steam as well. But yes, in this admittedly shit colony, let's not beat around the bush here. It's holding up very well, thank you, no sweat. I think I prefer using it, even if it does technically make the game substantially easier, let's be honest here. It certainly does make the game easy. It does have one nice perk, however, of making it actually more fun for me without having to be like, oh, it's been a video, time to work on food for a 15th time. And again, ignore the fact that I have so many mess halls. I just forgot, okay? Also, I think I'm out of those crystals. Which is not a relevant problem, really. It's just... it's kind of interesting, I suppose. There's some not far from the base, either. Hey, this one cooled down, which is progress. Oh, is the amp sensor really... is that really in the way? Oh. Well, that's certainly awkward. I'm trying to figure out where to put this. I mean, I guess down here is fine. Mismatched. Yes, I have a new project in mind. This one's gonna be fairly ambitious. Priorities, Liam. Or not. This game has a weird way of assigning things to people on the other side of the map. And they gave it to Max, who's not even someone who does construction. I don't even believe Max has anything in construction. I mean, probably does if he's building it, but... Okay, he has some, but... He's pretty much spec'd into everything, that's strange. Enjoy it, Gizmo. Research completed. I need to get on track is clearly what I'm realizing. But it is nice to have Lindsay doing something other than standing around or using the telescope. Another dusty dwarf. We're gonna set them off into space. Guess why not? But yes, I do have... What about the petroleum pipe? How built is this? Because I know I queued up a huge pipe and I kind of forgot about it. Okay. Oh. We just really do not want to build this reservoir. Okay. We'll fix that. Strange, where are the flying ones? Weird. Did I really? I know robots is a tab, and I'm guessing that would include those, so... What do these need? Oh, we can make tons of these. Yeah, sure. Who knows, maybe they'll actually do something interesting. Okay, maybe I don't want to make so many of these. I could have started making those a long time ago, couldn't I? I mean, they have the option to be very interesting. Let me see how they work, though. Can we get one of them up? Oh. Hello. Whoa. How much was grown? A lot. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really cool. We could just make our own workforce now. And this is why we tamper with things. Yeah, let's get a few of those going. I want to have at least 4 flying around. It's not like they're expensive or anything. There goes the second one. Oh, really cool. So they're just gonna be providing extra hands, aren't they? And I mean, power is not a problem in this colony anymore. However, the battery charger that kept melting on the other hand, we don't talk about. Speaking of which, I don't think there is a recharging station in this colony right now. Which is fine. Just means I need to build one. I mean, why not put down a few, yeah? Will the power line take it? No. Which means I need to put these somewhere else. Preferably with a lower demand. Is that working now? I mean, okay. I had plans for today, trust me. Okay, so you're only siphoning new oil. Pipe blocked. It's for the best. Wait, what? Oh. 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 I know it's going up there very warm. I hope these are doing their jobs. Last thing I want to do is incinerate my colony. Alright, well, it seems like they're pretty invested. Construction booster, 9 out of 10. Taking that. Bionics. Who is interested? You don't really need to move anywhere. So I'll think about it for a quick moment. Gizmo looking great. Other Gizmo looking fine. Might as well do that by now. Oh no, I don't have a use for it. You're already over your skill bank limit. But if you see me making the medicine, he doesn't need to be fast. But strong, probably it's not a bad idea. We're gonna just queue up another strength. Also, I had a building melt, but never really dealt with it. I think it was this one with the sour gas, caused quite a few buildings to go under. You know, it's good when the wire melts after building it, huh? Definitely facing some temperature problems here. And congratulations, Otto. What? Huh? Oh god. That's a lot of mercury. Why did it just erupt mercury everywhere? What on earth? Stop it! Make it stop! What the fuck? It's everywhere. It's flooding the base. With mercury. In my colony. Okay, welcome. Okay, well that was unique. What the hell? Steve, it's not that important. Well, we're gonna get a lot of hot mercury flowing into the pipes very soon. Let me inspect the pipe work. So it comes out here to here to here. To then go... Oh, seems something exploded. I clearly won't need a bridge anymore. The pipe can go in, which then flows here, which then burns that person, which goes around, and all around. Oh, for fuck. Hi, can we set this to auto, please? Like now? Like, pretty please? Well, someone's gonna get that. What the hell? Again? I can't go a freaking video without this. Yeah, I need to do what I want to do. And to be fair, I know exactly why that erupted immediately all over again. Just to say the petroleum in there is still really hot. I need to purge the storage, really. And preferably keep this door closed for the foreseeable future as well. Fortunately, most of the gas can sort itself out. This is the second one. Alright, that's my fault for not flushing it. It has like some really superheated waste petroleum in there. Very well, that is certainly my fault. Oh, that's where I put it. I didn't even know. And now that I look at it, this makes a lot more sense than where I wanted to put it. Okay. That'll get built when dupes can be bothered. I wonder if they will actually go up. Should take just as long, or slightly longer. I don't know, they prefer it. Okay, I could have done that a long time ago. Also, whoa, we certainly have a lot more oxygen in the base. Yeah, it seems disrupting those plants. Oh wow, there's... Look at the oxygen. Ignore the sour gas for the third time. So... we're having crop failures kind of pressure. That's new. Somebody's, like, as good as this is for oxygen, by God, you need to do something about the pressure. Because it is really bad. And it's concentrated down to here as well. Oh no. Oh no, bro. I think one of the airflow tiles melted. Where are you off to? Sweep? It's like every single bionic one I want to upgrade is currently busy. I do like how I'm able to queue things up and have them eventually dealt with. Let's see how well Cosmic can keep his concentration for 20 minutes. Not possible to beat. Really just trying to queue up anything I can make use of, which is... there's some. Not much, but there are some. Remember how you're supposed to use a deep fryer in this DLC? Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen any of the flying ones. How are they holding up? I wonder. It's a lot of power, but it's a lot of assistance as well. I mean, why not? Oh no. I just realized I put him next to a light source. Best luck, mate. I didn't realize I already just screwed you over. If you'd like, I can do this. Move it to the other spot. Let's put a seed of what the colony's built on. It's not pretty or anything, it's just, you know, not gonna blind the sleeping guy. Because there should be a lot of drones in this colony now. Somewhere. Oh. Found them. Oh. I don't believe they're permitted to go down here. No and no. Okay, well. Help yourself in, I guess. Oh. What does it matter when I did not restrict their movement? Yeah, that's my fault. Ah, thanks, Max. Where are they coming from? Alright guys, get out of there. I don't trust them down there. Here they come. There's a lot of them down there as well. I mean, that helped. I don't want them flowing into the giant pool of water and steam and pain and suffering. I already know it's not gonna go well, but whatever. What's the pressure like? Bad. What about this? Insufficient lead. Because we're literally out of lead. Of course we are. Are these made of lead? No, they're made of oxygen. And no one's using these because there's no oxygen. There's no oxygen because there was no oxygen. However, now that there's oxygen, we can have oxygen. No need to thank me on that one. If it wasn't so absurdly large, I would not mind putting down an air tank down here. Would definitely make it a lot easier to deal with storing oxygen. I'll let them sort that out. I believe in my duplicates enough to know that they'll probably get themselves killed. Yeah, fuck it. Impressive. Wow. No time to waste. However, I'm not sure what happened here. By the way, if anyone's curious, gizmos are normally not equipped to do, at least with that hat, are not equipped to do construction, so I'm not sure why they've taken it upon themselves to do it. But okay, whatever. Who am I to argue with Gizmo? It's some really warm ice. Man, I'm impressed. And I immediately see CO2, but whatever, I kind of just expect it. So I still see a bunch of dupes doing normal deliveries. I am not sure what these things are doing. Let's be preemptive with that one, shall we? You know what? If I ever build that again, I am absolutely putting a liquid reservoir. Man, does it need us. Wow, I do not have enough of that. So we'll build it out of granite. There's a better way. Trust me. No, it's one of those where you just can't do it perfectly. Well, that's annoying. There we go. And this will hopefully make it less prone to jamming instantly. Can those deliver to the air? They seemingly can. Oh, that's nice. Really do wish I invested in them sooner, but they're cool. Error prone. Meep, who's a great chef, and not necessary. I mean, I'll take these for no reason or anything. I designed this colony around having a lot of duplicants who are fairly fast, but fuck it, let the drones out. They need something to do with their lives. If no one wants to do it, the drones can. In a surprisingly inefficient way. Or is our base overpressured? Yes. Will this kill it? Also, yes. Are you? No, you're dead. And I could just go mining. However, making a gas crusher probably is my best option. Which is going to involve many doors. Like so. I'll get working on this soon. Yay. What do you think the time for them to make an oopsie daisy is? They're trying. Let's clearly work environment. Dupes. By dupes, I mean probably those drones. Don't see why they wouldn't be the ones to go in. These ones apparently gotta go trapped immediately. And he's building through the floor. Okay. That implies that these ones can operate manual airlocks. I put the battery in like 20 minutes ago. What? Sure. Does this overload the grid? Also, sure. Oh. Interesting. Do they just... Oh, cool. I guess, yeah, I had nowhere else to put it, so, unique. Now, let's see if I can actually keep my focus. This is why I've extended these videos to an hour, otherwise I'd be done by now. I thank you all so much for watching it. I guess I'll never get to do it. And now we're blowing the power grid twice as fast. Which means I might actually finally be overutilizing the grid. Yeah. I am. Which now means I'm in a power death spiral. Not really, I can always just plug in petroleum. Just a free option anyways. It does seem like its personal grid gets priority, so it's fine, just keeping the bionics alive is just shorting out the power grid. Jeez, man. Whatever. Yeah, get that running. Considering it's mostly CO2, that makes more sense anyways. But yeah, if I do this in a new save, I'm most certainly making the power plant on its own thing. Because I kind of do miss tampering with other oxygen sources. That or I'll have a very, you know, controlled source. But at the same time, this is a huge source of heat. And these insulated doors are doing everything for the colony. So when I turn up the gradient, it's the farms and the power plant that are causing heat. Mainly the power plant. I didn't even know that made heat. Oh boy. It's kind of funny turning on the relative one because it's a lot more drastic, and just seeing as certain things are just really hot. That's really hot. This is extremely hot. Even the polluted water has been leaking out in temperature. Like, I didn't even notice, but this has been heating up this entire region. And this is also from these vents. Because this used to be colder. Well, I mean, I guess it still is cold, but you can see the heat plume is now radiating from the colony. Well, it's not radiating inwards as much as it is outwards, so it's probably fine. That's called wishful thinking. And put in a giant, I guess, heatsink, maybe? Why not? Yeah. He seems exhilarated. There you go. He's finally ready for his next strength upgrade. Unless okay, no, I'll keep it classy. I'll make him fast. Go on, Gizmo. Take your reward. Speed! Where on earth are the drones at? No. I guess they're at like the bottom of the base again. That or they're dead. Oh, no, wait, they are in the bottom of the base. Collecting fossil. Hey, you know what? Very helpful, thank you guys. Guess I don't really care about power, huh? Die immediately. Oh no. Okay, I really wish I overheated. Oh shit. What are you made of? Lead. Okay, well I spent a lot. I'll see about making some tungsten. For right now, it's just let it kill itself. It's not that important. Drones. Still venting. I mean, I don't need to really wait that long, but it's probably for the better that I really let that vent for a bit. I need a new area to permanently scar. Where to? This area is pretty worthless, but it's kind of close to the base. This area is here, but not really feeling it. That's abyssalite. I don't know. Max is good, just I'm not sure if he's that good. Oh, that drone's hot. It's around 50 degrees. Hold on, have we literally never used this? Mate. Gizmo. I need you to fry your brains out. Holy smokes, he's fast. think that's the right gizmo. Oh, hi, Gizmo. Enjoy. See, look how happy he is. He is now... Sunny disposition. Ah, we gave him a partial lobotomy. No need to welcome us, Gizmo. Now if his... I mean, that seems fitting. I mean, if anyone should have gotten it, it should have been them, but... I kind of feel like if these things don't have a task in mind, they should just land and stop draining battery, but... Then again, the duplicates built it, which was the first mistake. Ignore the sour gas. I say that way too frequently. Yes. Dead batteries. Debris. There's no way that's actually benefiting the pedestal, right? Oh no, they find it neat. Alright, back to looking around at speed of sound. Also, the pumps came in, which I probably won't use because I'm going to be working with high temperatures, but oh well. I mean, this area is tolerable. Oh, you don't want to kill that sleet. I did the neurovasculator. I don't want to put it super far from the colony. I feel like this area here is kinda too small. Should I just suck it up and put it inside of Abyssalite? Probably. Oh, but I really don't want to. Fine, I'll put it down here. Yes, fine. First time I've ever drawn a straight line in this game. Fuck it. I can do an offset per. Because finally, after regaining my ability to focus more than 4 seconds at a time, I am starting a brand new project. Project S.team. Or I guess S.team if you want to talk about the Steam links. Essentially, I am going to start fucking around with steam cooling. Notice I say cooling and not power. Huh? You know, the ironic thing here is I actually still do not have an oxygen producer. So if anyone's curious, no oxygen generators built, and yet I got the oxygen achievement, along with a severe overpressure of oxygen. What the fuck? Well, I did at one point. Sure. I'm glad that they're actually being snappy about this, because normally my dupes can just not be— wow, there's a lot of drones. They must really be enjoying themselves actually having a job to do. Alright, whatever. Bob's their uncle, I suppose. Though that makes literally no sense. But yes, I am going to try and destroy heat using steam. Because I heard you can do it, and this is pretty much the point in the game where we players become from noobs to intermediate and not great. To do this, I'm going to want to refine quite a lot of tungsten for other reasons, but I can only assure that this is going to cause the colony to explode because the output temperature of tungsten is, well, it's a lot. It's more, no, it's less than iron. And way less than, okay, well, I guess it's actually better to make tungsten. So be it. Let's get this whole high gizmo. Startled me a little bit. What the fuck? Okay, well, time to lock this door again. Because the first thing that happens is that it explodes. Keep the door closed. I just let this drain and there's already a kilogram of tile. Well, I think I already emptied the storage. That's what all the mercury came from, I have to assume. If I check, well, I mean, this is obviously going to be a little warm. But yeah, if I look here. Snip that. Rip that out. We're gonna put another pipe here. Should be good. Research has completed once more. And that has unlocked the ability to get deep fryers. Okay. Now, colder petroleum. Damn it, it's still hot. I swear this shit's always warm. To be fair, new petroleum probably just got sent in. And I'm still storing it all in the hot waste gas that just, once again, popped out of there. So, you know. Freaking morons. Fine, just someone unlock the door. Someone unlock the door. Your incompetence. Why is the guy outside of the room opening the door to save? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Meanwhile, was literally on the door, and then some guy from in the colony had to come up. The routing in this game is impeccable. I am a man of retcons. How far are we in? Alright. After a slight jump cut to save on time, we are back. Which is just splendid. Apparently someone actually locked the door, which was fun. But enough getting sidetracked. How's the progress down here? Yeah, of course. Should I leave the dupes unsupervised, considering what happened when I left them supervised? I'll leave that as a thought experiment for you guys. I don't think it takes too much to predict what they did wrong. in the land of the broken, it produced yet more sour gas. And I guess this thing also had something flow through because it has now just gotten hotter. Also, somehow there's significantly more oxygen up here. Interesting. That's a lot of liquid mercury, which was the original goal. I'm not sure why I was building the power lines if it's the same thing I was going to try and run in the metal refinery, but whatever. Now this is breathable again, so I guess it's fine. Not sure how the second time I went around it didn't look. This got better, but you know, nothing new. And while they're once again excavating, get to work splintering this off, making it better. Just look at all of that. Wow. It's instantly melting. Oh, hot is mercury? 900 degrees Celsius. Okay, well, I can only imagine why that's bursting the pipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's enough to make it into a gas. Yeah, 3 times over, basically. No, that makes sense. I have no idea how that got in there in one piece, but fuck it, why not? That's the worst that mercury to the ice is gonna do. Can I just have like 5 minutes to think? No. Let's intake. Where is this not flowing? Yes, that is connected. Okay, just needed a prime for no reason. That's super hot. You gotta stop running the metal refinery. The mercury keeps melting. Or boiling. To be fair, boiling mercury is a lot scarier than liquefying it. The quantity has simply increased. I have no idea how that's happening. Mima? Could you have not found a better location? Sure. I have no idea how the hell this thing's still running. They're producing steel. Oh god. With no priority either. What the fuck? I mean, I needed to run, but... Oh god. I want it to be known that they don't have to keep running the metal refinery. They really don't. the fuck is their operating priority to ignore that? You know, ooh, French fries. Hell yeah. Finally, something irrelevant. Or not even relevant, but whatever. We'll feed those to some stuff. And yeah, that's cool, I guess. Meanwhile, in the middle of nowhere, where things that are important are actually taking place, there's one guy. People work on it. And yes, I realize I fucked up the spacing. You don't have to tell me. I'm looking right at it. No, we'll fix it in our own special way. So we'll just do some of this magic. Hitting Abyss Light's fine. I'm not worried. Yes. Is there really that much of a gap there? Oh, that's a lot taller than I expected. As long as it's measured correctly. Well, who am I to disagree? I mean, I'm gonna leave the Abyss Light. I actually have a feeling I'm gonna use it, considering I wanna put a layer of insulation up here. Temperature regulate the area, keep it controlled for the experiments. So, I mean, the best you can get is Abyssallite, basically, and you can't build Abyssallite, so yeah. But I want to firmly isolate this entire area, because I'm absolutely expecting sour gas explosions. That's right, I'm constructing a giant underground lab. A whole hecking underground lab. I know. How cool. How absolutely unfathomable. And the real reason why, after a forsaken amount of 59 minutes and basically the entire video, no, I am not proud of it, is that I want to mess around with steam turbines. Apparently these are the best way to regulate temperature. So obviously, I want to slap everything in with tungsten due to its nice plus 50% overheating temperature, which is not as much as I was remembering. I thought it was like 150. Do those just kind of suck now, or is that like... It's the same as gold, but for refined metals. I thought tungsten was way better. I know steel is incredible. You know, go figure, steel is kind of like the best temperature-wise. I guess I just have to... Oh, it's made of stone. Makes sense. I mean, I know gold, like... Yeah, it's just conductive. And gold gives resistance, and this, it's the, iron also gives overheat. I thought it was supposed to be tungsten that was special. Even copper's good. I guess it's firmly reactive, but it's also easier to make. I guess they just heavily nerfed tungsten because originally that stuff used to be incredible. But fuck it, we need iron for stuff, and tungsten just seems to be easier to refine, so... The days of super tungsten is gone. Normal tungsten's still good. Whoa, whoa, do I see our own power plant over here? Hell yeah, we're not running off of gas. Sweet. Let's see, it's really weird. Sound. Yes, deep fryer again. here's what I'm gonna do. I want to make a system which produces a lot of heat. Do you want to guess what system of mine produces a crap ton of heat? I'll let you guess. To what thing produces a lot of heat and sour gas? I'll let you take a guess what's boiling mercury. A red dwarf. For as cool as that is, should we really be flying into one of those? Like, that does not sound safe, but sure, whatever. Am I to judge? But yes, I want to see if I can get a steel metal refinery to run without causing the base to explode every 1/4 of a millisecond. Because then we can run it as much as we want. And also to power this whole thing, we'll be using our nice, convenient petroleum line. Because it's just right here, and I see no real reason not to use it. So, petroleum for power, and God forbid CO2's down here. Yep. I probably want to just contain it to its own area, because admittedly it's not ever going to need maintenance, and it's just a large source of emissions that I don't need to actively, manage. So I'm just going to put it behind a wall and say it is fine. Because, frankly, I'm kind of tired of using exhaust. And, look, it fits just fine. Realistically, I should be using conductive wire. Do I care? No. I also need more ore, which is not a huge issue. We have a lot of aluminum ore. Feels like just last colony I was using aluminum. See, that's funny because I was. But whatever. Aluminum served me well anyways. Now while they're mining out some more ore, we can find that they're burning alive, running, you guessed it, the problem. And now that this is empty, stop repairing it because it's just getting more damaged, and start tearing the flare from under it. Now suddenly no one's interested. This is probably the better option. Change it to tungsten. It's not what I clicked on, but whatever. That should actually just jam it. Not like jamming it's gonna be a solution, considering that all it's doing is spreading liquid mercury everywhere. I mean, come on. Man, that is a large planet. That's a lot of tungsten though. Good lord, how hot is it in there? Oh, what on earth is happening? Oh my god. Yeah, I need to redo this. It's a lot easier with only one small reservoir on the ground. This is not sustainable, and also the dupes have this just incessant need to work with something for literally one priority. You guys need to just stop, please. So hopefully in this new and improved one, it should be significantly easier. It'll even have its source of localized power, which is good. because I'm going to need a source of localized power. Hi guys. You gonna do your job? Cough cough, can you guys sleep or something? Okay, bye. Why the hell do I even bother at times? Oh, this game is... It's gonna make me old. And I say that even though literally yesterday I threw out my back, so maybe it's not just the game, but my posture as well, which I just fixed. Yeah, sure, do what you want with that seed. I don't really care enough at this point. We are rapidly losing power. We are completely out of power. Which is fine. It's just a little bit of a slight detour. Okay, maybe not this one. And done. Can we have some base power? Thank you. Time to put that oil set up to some really good use. Wait, the ethanol's not letting any of... screw it. It's easier this way. All the trees are dead? Yeah, the trees are all dead. Thoroughly so. Even the new tree is dead. Really, I should be moving the trees down here or something. So I'm not running out of polluted water. God forbid. Okay, I just want to get the framework for this set up for the future me. When I say want a temperature encloses, I mean I want it to be idiot-proof, which, knowing me, is quite the trial. But I have an idea of what I want to do. We're gonna have some internal doors, and then some... Or we're gonna put some airlocks in here. One for speed, one for temperature. And this will be my research center. Now, if you're wondering why not just watch a YouTube video doing creative, okay, do you know how cool it is to not open up a research menu and be like, yes, how do I do this? Click. Okay, that's done. Now, this I'm actually researching in the field, and it's cool, and I love doing that in video games. And oh my god, stop burning yourself to death, Harold. Please, I'm going to strangle you. Holy shit. There's no priority. Why are you guys still doing this to yourselves? I'm gonna run out of igneous rock by this thing. Oh, maybe not. I have a lot of this. Buildings have melted. Honestly, I don't know, game. Seriously, I dare you. It's good oxygen, we're flushing out oxygen, still sour gas. Which is fine, I don't really mind. How the hell did this happen? We do the important thing. I'm just gonna forget about that setup unless it starts killing people again. Essentially, I'm going to make a huge insulated box. And we're going to do some steam experiments in this box. And hopefully, this will prevent people from blowing up. Yes, that is my master plan. For this whole thing. Let's make a giant
temperature regulated box. Or not regulated. The experiments are going to be the regulations. For the sake, we're just not building doors until relevant. But yes. The drones can start hauling ass. Along with Gizmo. So, we have multiple of them, which is really cool. Alright, I forgot I had this guy. Huh. Run faster. More passion. More energy. More energy. More passion. Speed. And guess what? Speed? I don't care. I want them to move. So I'm making them fast. He's not too happy. I'll give him a break. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to eventually make their own. Is this still a train yet? A bunch of garbage in the bathroom. Oh well. Is it being ugly? Is this a latrine? Wash station. I can fix that. Behold, the one nice piece of furniture in the restroom. And then some dupes will start getting a very mild bonus. Wow. Finally, illuminated crafting. In the data center. Do they produce heat doing this? That would be funny. Cook. You realistically could just leave a biome and just doing this full time. You know what? That's just not my problem. On the other hand, how is it raining? It's raining. I'm not paid enough to operate this colony, and I'm the one who built it. Oh boy. How the fuck are they running this thing? All it does is spew out liquid. How is this still running? It has no liquid output. I can only imagine the mercury is superheated along with the petroleum, God forbid. Yeah. So, how the fuck? Where is that spilling from? What on earth is wrong with this thing? Here, coolant, go. Temperature, spike. Spike. Boom. Cooling. Good cooling? No. I'm gonna make one of these out of tungsten. And I'm gonna surround these with ice plates. Because you know what? Gosh dang it, they need it. Glass. Why would you make one of those with glass? Why? What? How? No. Well, that's the meeting I'm supposed to go to. What the fuck is happening? It's drowning itself! I'm trying to replace you. Stop asking for my attention. It's gonna make it. It's raining hot petroleum through the colony. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll take a seat. That's cool. How is it? It's raining both polluted ice and petroleum into the colony. And this is why this is why I'm building a lab, people. I don't trust the duplicates anymore. For good reason. Why would I? Yeah, get the generator in. I'll start producing the lab. And if I'm not mistaken, the metal refinery takes a lot of power, so I'm not sure how I'm planning to run that off of a singular cable. But oh well, you know. I can figure this out. And a small heat emission should be tolerable. It's in a rather cold biome, God forbid. Like, yeah, it's fine. If it's not fine, I can make it fine. You just see what I'm working with in here. And yes, I'm gonna use heavy watt. Sue me. I don't even think I can fit a pump in this space, can I? And if I do this, I probably could. Rather, yeah. That'd probably make more sense to do. Alternatively, I could run it from there, but that seems pointless. Was I just gonna put it down there? Shush. I need some progress in this video, I'm sorry. I'm gonna feel a shred of competence. Ah, lovely. Is there... Okay, fine. First pump going in. There we go. And eventually this will isolate itself. Yes. Thermal isolation. Good. Oh well. Make sure they can get in there. Thank you, gizmos. Guess what? It's freaking... What the fuck? I don't like, here's the funny thing. I don't even know where this polluted... I know I tried to empty the tank, but that was a while ago. And frankly, I'm not certain where it's come from the second time. I don't know how it got into the colony. And frankly, I'm actually kind of scared to ask. This is... How did this... It's made of gold. It contains gold. Huh? How? How did the metal refinery? You know, honestly, this is fine. I don't know how it wait. The only way for this thing to explode is that the mercury inside has gotten hot enough, or something, to melt it. Which would be really scary if the metal refinery... It's... Okay, it's only taking over here. It's at 90 degrees to... Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? And this is, again, why I'm making a lab. A laboratory. And also trying to leave some of the initial abyssal. It's just kind of convenient, you know? I'm gonna start cutting corners for the sake of not waiting 1,000 years. Which would be cool as well. Like, what do you want me to say about this? This is fucking goddamn nuts. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I wanted this to go wrong. I thought it would make for funny content. I outdid myself, certainly. Now watch, it's gonna boil out mercury again, because it's too hot on the inside. You need to stop doing that, dudes. Let it cool the hell down for once, dudes. I swear to God. I doubt this is gonna work, but I just want something to pretend like it's working. So next time I build the refinery in here, the same kind. And then we steal the moon. Can you guys stop, please? Yeah. Essentially, when the dupes learn how to be competent, I'm gonna try and put one of these in here. I've seen this a few times on YouTube, I just never actually gone ahead and built one. And I figured, hey, if anything, this is a great time to do some research. In a colony where I definitely need some industrial strength cooling. I have 2 separate reservoirs. The hot plumbing to try and go up as soon as possible. So the hot liquid shoots out to here, right? And like this. This entire thing will be enclosed in insulated tiles to assure the hot liquid doesn't incinerate everything remotely close. I only hear screaming. Dupes. Can you stop shorting yourselves out? Died. I'm sure someone... What the fuck? Whoa. Oh god, they're fast and they're mad. Oh, they died. Okay. They're obviously not happy, which means they're not getting the morale boost they need. I don't know, man. I'm trying to do research here. It's Dupes like them which are losing their shit, obviously. Why not? Great hall meal. Downtime. Are they not using the rec room or something? So they're very much supposed to be using this super cool rec room I built for them. Well, you're probably someone who's not happy. High morale, well... whatever. Liquid exposure. What the fuck are you guys? Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to get a guess on where. Oh yeah, that would do it. Fuck it, why even bother? Well, that's a new one. I've never seen this extreme conditions occur. Someone revive them. You need to plug it in. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna have nightmares at this time. I swear I am going to lose my shit on it. Don't build this yet. I would use conductive wires, I just don't have enough faith in them to use another refinery anymore. Realistically, what's actually stopping me from just hitting the rock crusher to make infinite tungsten? I mean, yeah, it's not very efficient, but I'm never gonna build with wolframite because tungsten exists. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I wanna find out what happens. It's far better than making this thing run any longer than it has to, for God's sakes. Yeah, it's the bionics running in this area. They're forbidden. No more. I am sick of it. All of it. Well, back to waiting we go. Rocket progress? Yeah, no shit. They really did put a high steel cost on that. Okay, I'm going to leave it now. I promise. I needed some progress, okay? Can you blame me? It's been problematic. Also, I guess I freed up a lot of the bionics from shorting themselves to death. Ah, that's fine. Are the power consumers on this grid? You're telling me this is enough to shut one of these down? You know, that's actually a really tight margin. Yeah, that makes sense. crappy battery, I don't care enough anymore. I remember having anything flying with nearly as much range before used to almost kill your PC. Glad they fixed it, but I still understand the routing. Wow. That is really high. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to keep it cool and all, but 1,000 is good leeway. And frankly, depending on the, you know, liquid runoff, I could theoretically cool it using it itself. Which is a very enticing proposition. Interesting. I know. Let's trust you. No digging boosters. I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in trying to get this stuff running properly. What are you doing? You need to dig. Big time. That is your job. That's never gonna get done. This is never gonna get built. And this is never gonna get built. But it's interesting. Greetings, drones. Get to work. You're not happy about it. No, you're basically finished. Congratulations, your last promotion. He fast. Interesting. Well, I guess it's also pulling quite a vacuum down here, isn't it? Which I guess might help with pressure a little bit. Nah, it's so thoroughly fucked it ain't going down. Better not be resin there. No. I was worried. Just ignore the mercury in the floors. They're like sponges to me. Man, these runs feel like they should be a little bit faster, but I guess they have literally no other purpose, so it's interesting. I don't mind too much, actually. tree. Think drones. Keep it nice and neat in here. This is a lab after all, so visibility and control is probably wise. Also, I had to give them something to do. They seemed almost sad not having anything. No. Yeah, you moron. Whatever, fine. Also, I don't mind if I burn this stuff while it's still hot. This is gonna deal with it anyways. Next time, I definitely have to spec into heavy power production and these drones, because man, these things are cool. Like, look at them. They're doing all my work for me. I mean, I'm not really doing any of the work in terms of moving, but it's nice. Not sure why they're pathfinding this way. I guess it's... You know what it is? They're probably adding the two directions together, and it's like, oh, it's 1.5. It's faster. Until you realize that technically it's still one up, but I don't know. Looks interesting. Look at them go. We're gonna enough of some prints. Congratulations, you're getting an extra long one. You're gonna get that hanging point. And this pot is only supposed to show one. Okay, yeah, okay, that one's actually clever. Drones! Drones. Build me my lab. And together, we'll discover how to not blow up a metal refinery for the first time. I mean, I technically have one run. I've technically used one once, but it destroyed an entire ecosystem. So, research how to do it properly. Well, I'm the one researching it. You're the ones building it. So, you know. It's good enough. Can I pick up Abyssalite? Really? Do I have a drop off for Abyssalite? Oh, hey, at least oxygen's still being produced. Oh, but this needs to have work done on it too. Alright. This would be it. But I do want an Abyssalite dump, and that's gonna just be chucked in here. Also, that's been great for my iron stocks. So that's cool, I guess. To be fair, Abyssalite's not going to change much. And thank you for watching so far. I know this one was extra long, but hopefully it's extra interesting. And until the next one, stay safe, and remember, there's certainly... Sneeze. Yeah. And remember, there's certainly a future in Steam. Or at least I want to believe, because I've been getting into constant fights with the environment, and I'm certainly losing this fight. However, with better cooling options, like a fuck ton of ice temperature shift plates, we're cycling the same cold liquid through. It is uncannily comfortable. re-add them. Or not. These are sleeping, that makes sense. Oh, they're on break. The lab. The laboratory. Laboratory. Yes. Also, these should absolutely be built with iron. So, you know. Ooh, also I forgot to mention. We're gonna use a fancy and unique form of cooling known only as the legendary. This has no battery. Util. The legendary thermal aqua tuner. A device allegedly so powerful it will fix my problems. Now, whether or not that's true is absolutely certain. I've seen it everywhere on the internet. But we are pretending like this is a fresh discovery because it kinda is. Yeah. But new discoveries and technologies have to be used in order to improve the colony. I have to figure out how to do the pipe scanning. And I'm not going to actually look at a tutorial because building a lab, I think, is really cool. And look at this, I'm actually building a lab under my base in a ditch. It's a pretty big room too. I mean, this is not it. This is my entire base. It's about yay large. Which is to say, 19 by 22 is not even, but it was supposed to be like 24. I'm not sure why it's only 19 wide. I have to assume that's due to the walls going up, because technically... Nope, it's just not even. That's awkward. Sure. Sometimes people make mistakes, what can I say? It happens. And plus the drones will compensate for that. Oh well. Anyways, next time, more work on the lab. And that, my friends, will be exciting. This is now the goal for this crap colony I should have restarted on. Is to build a lab to teach me the future of something I could easily just learn in like 5 minutes on YouTube. So, you know, not very useful, but whoa. It's a lab. It's cool, people. Come on. Come on, you have to admit it's a pretty cool lab. Alright. Enough is enough. I'll finally set you guys free. Enjoy.